Hey there, it's so good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I just got out of the shower, my hair's wet. So I still have that to do. But it feels so good to have clean hair. I just love clean hair. And it smells so good. Love it. I was gonna try something different today. And I have no idea if it's going to work out or not, but I wanted to try it with you just for fun. So remember I had bought this CoverGirl Outlast the other day. I tried it and it was much too dry for me. And I said, maybe I'll try it with moisturizer next time. Well, I thought I would do that today, but instead of moisturizer, wow, that car's really loud. It doesn't sound very good to me. I thought that I would try some, instead of doing the Aveeno Baby and the Beach Bay and then do foundation, I thought I might do all three together and just give it a shot and just see what happens. So first I'm gonna take the Aveeno Baby. And I think I'm just gonna put that on my face. Remember, this is a sunscreen that doesn't burn me. I tend to have sunscreens, adult sunscreens tend to burn me. This is the Beach Bay. I don't know if you can, I don't know if there, maybe you can see it there. Okay, so. And this was a little bit too light for me, I think. Not too bad for this time of the year. But this is the L'Oreal. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? Maybe. We'll see. It might just explode for all I know. So, we went to the movies last night. Remember, I was going to go to the movie to see something Bells. It's called I Heard the Bells. I think I told you it's called Hear the Bells, but it's called I Heard the Bells. Do you have your drink? I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. I'm drinking my warm tea. It's hot tea, I should say, but it's kind of warm now. I did put a couple ice cubes in it because I made it right before I came and sat down here. Anyway, the movie, I would say, was really good. And I think it's a good movie to see on Christmas Day if you like to go to the movies on Christmas Day. Man, I don't know about this. It's kind of a chunk right there. Remember, I try things so you don't have to. Is it burning? No, I don't think so. Oh, watch my face fall off with this combination of chemicals or something. So tell me about yourself. How's your day going while I'm rubbing this in before I finish telling you about the movie? Did you have a hard day? Are you having a hard day? A rough day? Or a great day? Is it going smoothly for you? Something else, really quickly, I wanted to tell you about. I don't put it really near my eye purposefully. I do kind of rub it under. Is that particular sunscreen? It doesn't burn my eyes. Of course, I've never got it in my eyes, so I'm sure it would burn then. But well, I hope you guys are either already having a good day, or I hope that you will start having a better day or better evening once you get home. We had this gentleman come over. I won't forget about the movie. Gentleman came over to our house for the third time regarding our washing machine yesterday. And, he was telling us all because he has to come back. Because the part that came in was not complete. There was a lot more part that was supposed to be there. There's something going on right here. And I just don't think this is foundations for me. And I didn't like how it made me feel all day when I wore it last time. I think maybe for someone with oily skin. But it does feel a little better with the other products I have on there. So I'm going to go with it. I think it'll be okay. I don't know if I'll do it again. Wish I could give this to one of you guys. Here you go. Take it. So anyway, he came over. I was just thinking back when I was at home with little babies and how I would feel. I loved staying at home with my kids. I stayed at home with my kids, and I'm very thankful for that. Might not be for everyone, but it was definitely for me. And it went by very fast. And my husband would come home from work, and I would just be on him sometimes, you know, like, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I need you to fix this and fix that. And come on, do this and do that. And he would be so tired from the day. And I really had to, I learned that that wasn't necessarily the best thing to do to him. And because all I could feel was myself and the stress that I was feeling, not from the kids, but from life, you know. And I was thinking about this young man standing in our living room. And when we mentioned to him, like, is this going to get fixed? We want a new washer if it's not going to get fixed. Like I said, it was the third time he had been there. Third time parts had been delivered. And I just remember him standing there, and he goes, this is how my day's gone. Plus he broke down, and he didn't break down. He got a flat tire. And just kind of going over his day with us, because we kind of feel like we know him now that he's been there 3 times. And I just thought, he has a little boy, because him and I were talking one time when he came about the elf on the shelf. He does that with his little boy. And he was shaking for some reason. Not in a weird way. I mean, in a way of like, maybe he's sick or something. I don't know. But his hands were shaking. And they were last time too. But I can tell he does not seem like he's on drugs or drinking or anything like that. So I've been praying for him. Anyway, what I was getting at is I remember sitting there and thinking, because I was a person that did that to my husband, where he would come home from work and I would be like, da, 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 da. For a few years, I would say, in our life. I was also very loving also, but I didn't really realize I was doing it. And I just thought, boy, I hope he doesn't go home. I wonder if he goes home and feels barraged, you know. Obviously, if he is, she's feeling barraged as well, but from different things. Like I was feeling barraged, but in different ways. But anyway, I forgot why I got off onto that, except, I don't know, just to talk about the guy in our washer. Oh, that tea is always so, Okay, so let me continue on now. I do feel a little bit like I need to fan a little bit more. So I'll just tell you about the movie. So it's funny because we got to the movie theater and he asked us a couple times what movie we were there to see, and we told him. And he said, we didn't look at the tickets because both of us have to wear glasses and we didn't have our glasses on at that point. And he's like, you know, go down the hall and number 12 or whatever, number 6, or I forgot what it was, you know, the theater. And it's not 12 for sure because there's not that many. And we walk in, we're like, this is the wrong movie. And then I put glasses on, I looked at the tickets, and it was the wrong movie. But we found the right one, and we thought, oh my gosh, we just made it in time because it had already started, we thought. So I'm going to keep going while I'm talking to you, so this isn't extremely long. I'm doing the Milani sun kiss, as usual. We went in, and we thought, okay, this is it. It's already started. I hope we didn't miss very much. But it was like a overview or something, or documentary type thing. And we're like, what is that? And then all of a sudden, everybody got up and left. And we're like, what is going on? Well, it was the end of it. I don't know. Anyway, it was a messed up evening, but we stayed there and we ended up seeing the movie. I just thought I would tell you everything that happened. It was just kind of funny. That's never happened to me before, that I got there so early that I was at the tail end of the one before. So what they were doing at the end of the movie is they kind of go over the making of the movie, and that's the part that we thought was the beginning of the movie. So it was good. And it's about Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And it was really good. And I recommend it. And it's a good, I would go to a matinee. And I would go on Christmas Day. In fact, we were talking about maybe going, I'm using the strobe stick, maybe going I'm going to do some strobe stick in here. Going Christmas Day also with like anybody who hasn't seen the movie. It's not the best movie in the world. It's not the greatest thing that's ever, you know, but it was good. It's good. And it's the kind of movie you want to see this time of year, you know? And it you know, was at Christmas time, and I can't really tell you about it because I'll ruin it, and I'm good at that. I seem to do that. I'm going to use both of my cheeky. No, I'm not. I'm just going to use the Coral Ember. I'm wearing red, and I don't want to put too much pink on. So, yeah. It was just the two of us and another couple that were in the theater. If that tells you anything, as far as it's been out for a little while. It's one of those movies, you know, it's not, I want to say mainstream movie. It's not, you know, something that is getting a lot of press probably. And so I think that's part of the reason that there was just a few of us there. But we went at the later one during the week, so that could have been it also. So, yeah. It was good. I'm going to go and see Avatar on the 15th, and I'm going because a friend of mine wants to go, and it's really not something I would have went and saw. I did see the other one, and I remember when it came out, maybe you're one of those people that just was like crazy about it. Major crazy about it. Like it was life-changing for some people. It seemed like that first Avatar movie, and I didn't really get that, understand that. So I'm sure that's kind of how my friend is, kind of really into it that way. And so I'll just watch it through the eyes of my friend to see it. I mean, we're going to see it in 3D, which is fun, I guess. I don't know. Is that fun? Sometimes it's fun. I'm going to use my little elf eyebrow to do a quick little jobby here. So I decided I was going to go to try and see if Dollar Tree, I don't know if I told you guys this already. I think I told you I was going to try and get sprigs for the that fake tree that we have to get it, make it fuller. Since I'm using this, you know how really quickly I had bought the e.l.f. brow gel. I'm not going to use it because this already gives it that stiffness that sometimes we want. Now, what was I saying to you? I'm forgetting now what I was saying. Darn it, it'll come to me, I'm sure. So I'm going to use the Mad for Matte Nude Mood. I'm going to kind of wear more of a nude look. I'm going to start with this guy right here. And put it here. So because I don't really have oily skin, sometimes I do use powder over my eyeshadow primer, but it dries pretty quick for me. I have a dryer I would say normal or dry to normal maybe skin. For the most part, it is dry. Now I'm going to take this little fluffy brush thingamajigger and go right here. Okay. So I think I had mentioned that my youngest daughter's dog had puppies. I don't remember what it was I was going to say, so I hate to forget what I was saying. If I remember, I'll come back to it. It's big dogs, German Shepherds. And part of me is kind of thinking, oh, it would be nice to have a big dog again. But with the little dog that we have, I remind myself, it's so nice having, you know, little poop. I'm going back to that first lighter color, and I'm just going to put a little bit more on here. Like so. But then it's also nice to have that big dog protection where you feel protected. I like that. Do you have any pets? We have 3 cats too. All old. All right, I'm gonna go in. I'm going to use this little brush that I use for underneath my eyes, and I'm going to grab some of this brown here and kind of go in the crease a little bit. I'm gonna get some of that also and go underneath my eye. I'm gonna fluff it out with my new e.l.f. Not fluff it, I'm going to blend it a little more. So if you're having trouble blending, it could be a reason is that it's your eyelids are too, I don't want to say damp. You might need to use some, some powder over your eyeshadow primer. So try that next time if you're having trouble blending too. If you know you have a product, an eyeshadow that is blendable, you know, it's really nice that way, but it just is not blending well, then use a little powder over your eyeshadow primer and see if that helps. You might need to layer it. So we have no games or anything today. They're not starting, I think, until January. No, I mean basketball. I'm just gonna kind of go over this again with my newest blending brush. I'm gonna actually use my Too Fluffy brush and kind of do a little work there as well. It has come in handy. I'm just getting stuff done at home today. I'm running by Dollar Tree. Oh, maybe that's what I was gonna tell you. I don't know. But so our tree is sparse and I was gonna get some sprigs, but instead I'm hoping that Dollar Tree has the little fake trees. I've seen them there before. Hopefully they still have some, because that would be even better. Because the sprigs that they have are pretty tiny. So I'm hoping for that. Now I am going to take, let's see here. I'm going to, those are all really matte. I want to put kind of a little bit one with some life, not life to it, but I'm going to use this rose gold here. I'm going to use some of this color. And I'm going to pat it on with my finger. Like this, can you see? I need to blend a little bit more, I think. And the other side. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I usually don't do New Year's resolutions because I would never keep them. It's something, you know, I would like to be better at, but I am not at this time in my life. I don't think I still would be. How about you? Are you good at keeping New Year's resolutions? I feel like every day is a fresh start, you know? I got something on my nose. Every day is kind of a fresh start, and so why do something special just for that time of the year when it's the start of one? Okay. Something I've noticed with myself is that I don't know, I last a couple weeks with things that I want to do and get started on, and then that's pretty much it. Then I have a hard time again. I can hang on to something and do something new for a couple weeks. All right, so I'm going to use this Wet n Wild multi-stick again in black. Looks pretty, I think. Neutral look without being too orangey. Or I say I don't really like orange on myself, but there's this rust color, which is kind of like a reddish orange color in that nude palette from e.l.f. I'm gonna come down a little bit more with the black this time. That I really do like. I think it looks good on me. I'll show you which one it is. This one right here. Look at my hand. Anyway, that one right there, I do kind of think that one looks good on me. Let's see if I can get this off my hand. Sometimes you get stuff on you and you don't know exactly what. How did that get there? Like that. All right, I'm gonna do the other eye. Getting some more on there. This is what this eye looks like. Maybe I can come closer. I'm gonna do the other one now. Are you doing most of your Christmas shopping online? Or are you doing it in person? There's something about doing it in person, isn't there? And there's something about doing it online. How nice is that? So fast and quick and easy to find what you... Oh, that's what's getting on my hand. I have it all over this brush. So nice to do it online too. But boy, I hope we don't forever. I hope we don't stop doing it in person forever. That'd be terrible. To have all the stores close because we're all doing it online. I do try to support the local businesses, you know. Do you also in your area? And if you're from another country, thank you so much for watching. And what is it like for you guys? Do you think that your mom and pop stores are closing down too? I think we're all similar in that way as far as that goes. I think I'm not even going to do any eyeshadow on that. I think I'm good. It looks pretty smooth. Gonna do some Sky High Da-dun. This is kind of getting messy too. Yes, it is. Alrighty, let's see here. I have a bookshelf at the end of my hallway, and I kind of, in my life, I've really noticed that I've gotten away from knick-knack type stuff, which I think some people, they do it amazingly, and they have amazing knickknacks and their house. Like, you walk in their living room and they've got maybe, you know, shelves that have lots of knickknacks and pictures and wonderful treasures, and it looks amazing. And I am just not good at that. And I have learned, for me, that I like very little now out. Like, I like sparse. Not sparse Christmas trees, but sparse areas of living. I really do. Maybe it's from having stress or something. It makes me feel less stressful when it's a lot of things. Even if a lot of things are put very beautifully and placed perfectly and are enjoyable to look at, I just don't. I just more for myself, less, for sure. I'm still liking this mascara. Okay. Get another sip. Merry Christmas to you guys. I don't know if I'm going to be getting another mug. I would like to get another Christmas mug, but by the time I do, Christmas is going to be over. So I think today I'm going to use some of this. It's the NYX Butter Gloss, but it's in a different color. Look at these. I didn't realize these were the same butter gloss. But this one is called Praline. The other one is that tiramisu I was telling you about. Man, I hope I finished what I was starting to say to you guys when I started talking, and then I was forgetting what I was saying. All right, guys, really wonderful hanging out with you as always, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope you'll be here, and you know, I would love it if you would like my videos, and if you'd leave a comment. I would like to hear about your life and any movies you like, or what you're doing for Christmas and all that. Where you're from, that would be great too. All right, guys, you take care and do everything you know you should do, and I will too. In fact, I am today. And I'm going to make it through the day doing what I should do. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, I'll see you here tomorrow.